Thank you for tuning in to Great Day SA. A local author is using her and her son's life experiences to spread love and confidence through her children's books. Our photojournalist Benjamin Figueroa has more.
My name is Ehizogie Mary Ero-Brown. I'm a children's book author. I grew up in Nigeria, and from Nigeria I emigrated to England to get my master's done. And I was a maths teacher for years in England, and I knew that the world out there was vast and big, and I wanted to go traveling the world and teaching and meeting people. So I decided to go to the Middle East, Bahrain, and I went to Bahrain and I met my husband there, Frank, 2 years after. 6 years ago, we moved to America, and we're in America now. I have a son, and my son is 6. And whilst I was homeschooling him, I think I can say now that that was my research years, and we read a lot of books. And in reading a lot of books, he got used to being read to soothing him. So there was a day he was crying and I couldn't get to a book faster. I made up a story. And so Frank was like, "That's such a good story, you should publish it." And I thought, I can't publish that, this is just for my son. But I gave it a try, and I read the book at a literacy event, and I had people who got so emotional about the book because of the story in the book. And I'm like, this is my calling. And it's being able to write that story opened me up to other stories. So at the moment I have 6 books written and 2 published, and I'm working on the next 2 in the series now. So the first book is All Kinds of Love. It's a mother explaining her love to her little boy through the things he loves. But every time you see a little child always going to mom, mommy, mommy, and in some household it might be daddy, daddy all the time. But the mother is explaining her love to the little boy through the things he loves, so he understands her love. It's relatable to him. So she starts off very little and she slowly goes bigger. In the second book, it's about a little boy, same little boy inspired through my son. God inspired me through my son. My little boy going on a walk with dad, Papa, one day, he says, "Oh, look over there, the sun's coming through the leaves like sunny hair." And that was a moment in time when dad had to explain to him, doesn't matter the hair you have on your head, all hair is good hair. So he begins to ask, what about red hair? And dad is going, red hair, rainbow hair, all hair is good hair. And he carries on. But the message in that is for little kids who do not see diversity, it's pretty much you can start with the different types of trees. You see the botanical name, the common name, and what they look like. But when kids begin to see the diversity, the book acts as a metaphor for you to have the conversation with them about the diversity they see around them. So however that diversity comes up in your household, you're able to have the conversation. So my books are not political. They're for kids 0 to 7. I believe that for kids 0 to 7, remember when we were 0 to 7 and we just read books and enjoyed with no political undertone. So my books, from my books, I would like parents for kids to enjoy reading, let their imagination go wild, and for also parents to have that moment of sharing with their kids where they can teach them about the little things about life that is appropriate for their age.
For more information about Mary or her books, you can visit Adventures of Ekpen, that's EKPEN.com. I love this woman and her story and her love to teach kids. Such a beautiful message. Stick around because after the break, we are